Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a really quick eye look using the Smashbox Cover Shot Matte Eye Palette, and I recently picked this up and wanted to show you how gorgeous it is. I was actually on the hunt for a eyeshadow palette that was small and compact and something that I could just throw into my bag, and I saw this and I completely fell in love with it. It is a very small palette, but it has quite a few shades that you can make like a few different like natural eyeshadow looks. I go to work every day and I kind of like just very simple looks, but I love this because you can make like warmer looks and then also like some cooler looks with it. So it has two light shades, like two nudes, but one of them has like a yellow tone and one of them has a pink tone, which is really great because I like using like a yellow all over color before I do like a warm look, and then a more pinky tone for a cool look. And this is perfect. I feel like every eyeshadow palette needs those two shades in it, so I really love, like, that was one of the biggest reasons that I got it. And then it has like some like mid-tone browns. This one's like a peachy brown. This one right here is a cooler brown. I love this color for like underneath my lower lash line or as like a transition shade. This one is like one of my favorite colors. This one is a more warm brown, like a red brown, and then you have like a pink, a purple, and then a black, which you could also use the black as your liner. So this palette is perfect for on the go. I just love that it's so small. I love that they're all matte eyeshadows, and I just use like my highlighter for like my inner corner highlight or whatever highlight I need if I wanted to do like my brow bone, but this is perfect. So I just wanted to show you a quick look with it. I also picked up a new concealer. This is the Lancome waterproof long lasting concealer, which I talk about a little bit in the video. So far I love it. I was on the hunt for like a really good concealer that doesn't crease or accentuate my fine lines, and I found this, and I've only been using it for a couple of days, but I really love it. It has like a nice soft matte finish to it, so I use this in the video also. I just finished a few of my concealers that I've been rotating through. I have the Tarte Shape Tape, the Urban Decay Naked Concealer, and then also the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Use those up. So I was on a hunt for like a really good concealer that would be good for like more mature skin. I wanted something that wasn't going to be creasy under my eyes, so I went to YouTube, of course, and started researching some concealers, and I found this one. Angie from Hot and Flashy and a few other YouTubers that I trust mentioned this one. It's the Lancome waterproof concealer. It's long lasting and it's an under eye concealer. It is a name that I'm not going to be able to pronounce. It's Effacernes. I'll put the information down below. So I found this at the Ulta in Jansen Beach. It's like a bigger Ulta. I couldn't find it anywhere in the city that I live in. And then the color that I got, I was originally going to get light bisque, and it looked perfect like just coming out of the tube, but once it dried it was too dark. So I ended up getting 110 Ivory. So I'm going to start with that today. I'm using probably about that much on my ring finger. And I'm just going to put it on my eye, underneath my eyes, and I'm also going to try using it as a base for my eyeshadow. I feel like if it's going to stop my under eyes from creasing, then it will do the same thing for my eyeshadow. And actually I'm just going to take a brush so that I can get it in the inner corners. And I've already done my eyebrows. I filled them in a little bit, so I feel like using a brush is going to keep those from getting as messy, and I can kind of clean up. So I've only just worn this yesterday and it seemed to be pretty good. It dried to like a nice, like almost matte finish, but it just still has like a skin sheen to it. So it says it has a soft matte finish, and I would agree with that because it's just like a softer look to it. It's not completely matte, it just looks soft. So I'm just gonna get that blended in. I'm gonna take my damp sponge and just go over that. I did not paint my nails today. I really wanted to go get my nails done, but I was working in the yard earlier and I was like, well, I'll do it after I work in the yard, and I just never got around to it. But I'm definitely going to do it this week. Like, I've been saying it for a while that I need to go get them done, so I'm gonna do that soon. Okay, so today I'm gonna be using the Smashbox Cover Shot Matte Eye Palette, and this is what it looks like. Has some really nice neutral shades that I love in here. I love the pink and the purple, which is kind of why I got it. I really love that like pink and purple like smoky eye. So I've just, you know, only had this for a few days also, so I haven't really played around with it too much. Just really basic eye looks. So I'm gonna try doing something with this today. I'm gonna take this all over shade. There's like, I love this because there's like a pinker all over shade. It's like, they're both like skin shades, but one is a little bit more pink and one is a little bit more yellow, and I really like that. I feel like every palette, every eyeshadow palette needs both of those like matte shades. So I'm gonna just take a big fluffy brush, and this is just a Sigma tapered blending brush. I'm going in with that more pinky shade, and I'm just going to take that all over the lid, blend it out. That way my other eyeshadow will be easier to blend. And I have on a top today that has like some corals and some blues. It's like a cream colored top. I think I'm going to try doing a Fashion Nova haul. I know a few of you guys said that you wanted to see that, so I don't know how I will do that, but I think I'm going to try to figure out how to do that. Even if I show you what I got without trying it on, I think that'll be fine too. Okay, so now I think I'm going to go in with this pink shade right here. It's called Angels. And I'm just taking a MAC 217 brush. I'm just going to pack this all over my eyelid, bringing it all the way into the inner corner. Just basically all over that lid space. Everything seems to look different when I put it on. So that's the shade right there. I guess it does look the same on camera. So I'm just going to blend that up into the crease. I really like this shade. It's really pretty, and you could just really even wear this on its own. And now I'm going to go in with this purple shade, and it's called Publisher. And this looks purple in the pan, but once I put it on, I feel like it comes off more like a dark shade. Like it looks darker on my lid than it does in the pan, which is fine. So if you don't want too deep of a look, just use it very light-handedly. Same thing over here, and then just blending that. And now I'm going to take a 224 brush from MAC. This really blends everything really nicely. And I'm just going to take that on the very edges and just blend it out. For the lower lash line, I'm using a different shade in the palette, and it's more of like the brown shade. This one right here, I love this brown. That's like the perfect brown for like under your lower lash line, or even in the crease as like a transition shade. I feel like if I put that pink underneath my eyes, it would make me look kind of like sick almost, because it's a little bit too pink, but this brown works really good. I wore this look yesterday and I really liked it. It wasn't as dark, it was a little bit lighter, but I thought it looked really pretty. Okay, and now since this palette does not have a highlighter shade, I'm just going to use my MAC Soft and Gentle, and I'm going into the inner corner. And I'm just picking like a lighter area of it and just putting it in the inner corner with a pencil brush. Okay, now for liner. I'm going to wait and see if I want to darken up the outer corner until after I put my liner on. I'm using this new liner I got I think it's Loreal. It is called the Voluminous Superstar Liquid Eyeliner. They were having like buy one get one 50% off of L'Oreal products at Ulta. So I got a mascara and then picked this up also. This is a matte liner, which I really like. And it seems to work okay. Now I'm going to be taking my eyelashes and I'm using, these are Ardell 119s. I love them because they are very natural looking. I just really like to add a little bit of thickness to my eyelashes. I feel like they are pretty long on their own. They just sometimes need more thickness. Okay, other side. Whenever I wear lashes, I always end up pulling the glue out for like days. Okay, so I think I got those pretty well set. I'm just going to squeeze them together with my real lashes one more time. And while they're drying, I'm going to go ahead and work on my foundation. I'm taking my Estee Lauder Double Wear in Sand, and I'm adding a little bit of this Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover in Rattan, just to add a little bit of like more yellow tone to it. I just barely enough to like change the color. I really don't want that like full coverage, but it does make it a little bit more yellow, so I don't have to go out and buy a new foundation yet. I'm just going to do that until I run out. But it does add a little bit of coverage. And my skin's been really red lately. Not sure why. I think it might be like whatever pollens are in the air or something. I don't know if you can be allergic that way, but it seems like lately I've just been feeling really run down. I don't have allergies normally, but I think that the pollen count is high right now, like super high, more high than it usually is. So I think it's affecting me in some way. My eyes have been like really red. They're not so much itchy, but I don't know, I've just been feeling like really run down lately. Okay, I'm just gonna bring it down onto my neck. And I'm gonna let that dry for just a second while I put on my lip products. I'm gonna be taking a pink, of course, because I'm doing a pink eye look. And I'm gonna be using Please Me from MAC. And then a little bit of NYX Lingerie in Cheekies. It's like a pinky nude. And And then 15C lip liner from Makeup Forever. And a touch of Bare Minerals and Forbidden lip gloss. Okay, so I think my foundation is pretty much dry, so I'm going to go in and contour. I'm using the Narsissist palette. Can't see that. It's a mirror. And I'm just taking this is a Morphe brush. I've been using it for my, I've purchased a few new Morphe brushes and I love them. This is what I've been using for my contour. So I'm just taking a little bit of this orangey brown, this other brown, I think that's Laguna, and then a little bit of this like blush shade. It's kind of like a really neutral blush shade, and I'm lightly just contouring. It almost doubles as a blush. It's just very natural looking. And then contouring my nose a little bit. Jawline barely. Mainly I focus on like here and there. I don't really do my forehead a whole bunch, but just very, very lightly. And now I'm going to take a little bit of my highlight shade, and this is MAC Soft and Gentle. I'm using this other Morphe brush that I just got, and I love this brush for highlight. It's amazing. Like, it just puts it in the right place. Like, I love it so much. It's just beautiful. So a little bit on my nose and then right here above my lip. And then now for blush, I am going in with, where is it? Here it is. This is Tarte's Blissful. And I'm just using a big brush so that it hardly picks up any product. This is just a dual fiber brush. And I'm just putting that like on the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm just going to take it on my forehead, whatever is left over. And then just blend everything kind of together. And that's it for my face. Super easy, very simple. I'm going to take some mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous / Paradise. Love this. Picked up a new one recently. I love this eyeshadow palette because I feel like you can create like a softer, more natural look, or you can do like a deeper smoky eye. There's just so many different color combinations that you can create with this, so I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys really soon. Bye!